This week, Nigel Farage was accused of bottling out of a by-election contest. Speaker John Bercow delivered his sharpest put-down to the Prime Minister yet, and that's saying something. And Labour ended its opposition to the high-speed rail link despite growing opposition to it. Nigel Farage has been called many things in his time, but stupid isn't one of them. So it was no great surprise that he decided not to stand in a by-election caused by the resignation of Tory MP Patrick Mercer, who had been found guilty of asking parliamentary questions for cash. The Ukip leader said he did not want the by-election to overshadow his party's campaign in May's Euro elections, where he is promising to cause an electoral explosion. In reality, he knows he stands no chance of overturning the Tories' 16,000 majority in Newark, no matter how fed up the voters are with Mercer's behaviour. So he would rather put up with a few taunts about bottling it than risk the Ukip balloon bursting. That's not the sort of electoral explosion he has in mind. Ed Miliband had the Prime Minister on the spot over the Royal Mail sell-off before Easter, accusing him of allowing mates' rates to his pals in the city. So he decided to have another go this week. Miliband wanted to know why it was the hedge funds, which apparently included the Chancellor's best man, were allowed to buy shares in the Royal Mail, then sell them on immediately to make a fast buck at the taxpayer's expense. But Cameron simply refused to answer any of his questions, preferring to claim he had heard all these things before from Michael Foot and Neil Kinnock, and for those under 30 they used to be the Labour Party leaders. Cameron continued banging on about the 1980s and 90s, so Speaker Bercow stopped him dead.
Order! I haven't finished! Order! In response to that question, the Prime Minister has finished, and he can take it from me that he's finished.
It was a big moment for the high-speed rail link between London and the Midlands, which was finally given full Commons approval. MPs voted by a massive 452 to 41 to back the bill creating the HS2 project, but the overwhelming victory came after the government suffered a minor rebellion by at least 25 Tory MPs who refused to support it, with others abstaining. Labour also finally ended months of will they, won't they by supporting the proposal. But it still has a very long way to go before it becomes a reality, and it will be up to the next government to push ahead with it. And that's it for this week. To keep in touch with all the political news from Westminster, go to our website ibtimes.co.uk.